Hi everybody, this is Reed with the Drunken Bull Ranch again. It is, January 22nd, I believe. Woke up this morning, it was about 2 degrees outside. So I decided I better do some things for the animals. Let me show you what I've done. Okay, the first thing I did wasn't really for the animals, it was for me. What I found with the pig feed is that I had 4 pallets wide, 5 pallets deep, and what would happen, as you can see it's snowing, but what would happen is the snow would build up on the tarps, and when I tried to get to the feed in the middle, I had to contend with a lot of snow that had melted and froze and more snow, and it was a real chore to get to the feed. So what I've done to kind of help with that is I went and got another tarp, and I've gone 2 pallets wide and 5 deep, and I did the same thing over here. And actually it looks to me like these tarps blown off a little bit, so let's put that back. Brussels sprouts, there we go. Anyway, that's the pallet that I'm feeding right now. The tarp was coming off. It's Brussels sprouts and whatnot. But yeah, so that's what I did to help me out, because every time I came out here, I was fighting with the snow and everything else. Now, when it's this cold, I can tell you that equipment doesn't like to start, so make sure you warm up your equipment. That little LS tractor there, it started up pretty good, but it took a while to warm up. Now, the other thing that I'm going to tell you is that the pig pen was looking pretty shabby, and I had these, there's one left, these 1-ton bales from a couple of years ago that I was going to use them for compost, but I've decided to use them in the pig pen over here. Reason being is it was getting pretty muddy, kind of nasty, and the pigs were having to walk through it. Now, as you can see, they are rooting through, and they're going to eat what they want out of it, and then they'll lay on the rest. And they actually carry it right into their little pig house over there, which astounds me, but they do. They will go through this in couple of days and have a good spot to lay and hopefully be out of the mud. The other thing that I did this morning is, let me climb over this fence, because it's so cold and I don't like the animals being cold. This is our steer bruiser. As you can see there, I am way overfeeding him because it is cold, and I would rather he be looking at his food than looking for it. A hungry animal gets sick, and if they're cold, that doesn't help any. So over here inside his shelter, I threw a bunch of the 3-way hay so he's got something warm and dry to lay on, and hopefully that'll keep him healthy and happy. I mean, right now he's not sure what I'm doing, so he's just kind of staring at me. But that's what we were doing this morning. Let me get back over this fence. Okay, so one other thing that I wanted to cover. Okay, I'll pull some of these out. Now, I keep this garbage can right here. Let me just pull those out. This garbage can right here just for strings. Now, I see a lot of guys that'll just throw a bale of hay out and let the animals go through it. I can tell you these strings in particular are not biodegradable, but the animals will eat them, and they will ball up in their stomachs, and you will get one heck of a vet bill or a dead animal. So pick up your strings, throw them away, keep your animals safe. And as you can see, these pigs are having a ball going through this stuff. So that's it for this week. Like I said, just is not a whole lot going on the farm this week. We're just all trying to stay warm, I think. So, stay safe, support your local farmers, and if I don't fall down, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.